What's up, y'all? Cam here. I just want to take a moment to reintroduce myself. Random Korean adoptee therapist that your friend told you about. This is for folks who've just begun to connect with me here. Even for folks who've been following me for a while, haven't had a chance to check back in like this. So here we are. 3 fun facts about me, just to help you get to know me a little bit more. Number 1, I heard Green Day's Dookie album when I was like 13 or 14 years old. There were some summer counselors at a camp playing from that album and from Metallica's Black album back then. I was instantly hooked. Just, guitar and music. Back then, my life felt like a blur, just as a teen. Who am I? My sense of identity, my just relationship with the world around me, all of that. It was just like a roller coaster. Something about the atmosphere of that style of music just really resonated with me. I started teaching myself guitar that summer and I've been playing ever since. It was almost like a secret weapon, kind of like to just kind of get me through some of those darkest hours, especially back then. So huge shout out there. Any musicians in the room? Okay, I see you. Okay, second fun fact. I just want to give a shout out to Madison. I did my undergrad and master's program in Madison, Wisconsin. And yes, I know Madison isn't perfect, and I definitely had my fair share of breakdown, tears, I can't do this, I'm so exhausted, why am I even here, kind of very messy moments. But I do have some amazing memories of just being on campus. That cool, crisp, like hoodie weather, going to class, studying, coffee with friends, and just being in community with people who were encouraging to me and just really rooting for me during that period of my life. All of that was awesome. And that's where my spouse and I met. So there's that too. Okay, so this third one is fresh on my mind because I just recently had a teen adoptee say something like, "Oh, Cam, you couldn't possibly understand what I'm going through, my struggle. You're this, fancy therapist or whatever. You wrote a book, you have a TED Talk, blah, blah, all this." I was like, not really, but okay. So anyway, that moment in life when you're like, wow, this is where I'm supposed to be. Like, wow, this is what it feels like. I'm just finally makes sense. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I really didn't get a taste of that until like my 30s, which that's when you look around, I look around and people are, married, buying houses, investing in their 401k, all of this kind of stuff, maybe even retiring. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so behind, right? Like, why can I not just be like everyone else? And obviously it's still a work in progress, and that process in general is very abstract. It's different for everyone. It can be fleeting, figuring out what works, what doesn't, what makes sense, what fits for me. This whole ecosystem of ups and downs. And yeah, I went through this very roundabout process to even get to where I'm at today with my private practice, Therapy Redeemed, and adoptionliteracy.com. But all that to say is that, man, if that's you, just even any part of that of like, yeah, I'm kind of still figuring out what I'm supposed to be doing or what I want to be doing. High five, we're not alone. It's a thing, it's a process, and still walking through that with you. So there it is, 3 fun facts about Cam, this random Korean adoptee therapist that your friend told you about. One of the reasons why I'm kind of shifting a lot of my resources to adoptionliteracy.com is really just to bring these conversations and discussions into further public discourse, more community awareness, and I think it's through that, intentionally through that, trying to make that more accessible and have a further reach to people, not just here locally, but wherever people are in the world, adoption literacy. So yeah, if you have any questions, I'm happy to hear from you. I still read all of the messages personally. That's why it takes so long for me to get back to a lot of people sometimes. So thank you for your patience on that. And yeah, whatever you're up to, whatever kind of moment you find yourself in this season, I'm cheering for you and really hoping that you can get that rest, restoration, inspiration, the tools, strategies, even just kind community, fellowship of community support, whatever it is that you need, person specific to your needs this season. I hope you can get that, and I'll be cheering for you throughout this September and certainly far beyond. All right, thanks for being here. 3 fun facts about Cam. See ya.